Time moves silently. It doesn't knock before it enters, nor does it ask permission before it takes something away. It just moves quiet, ruthless, and indifferent. And in this quiet march of time, we often lose the most precious things, not with a loud bang, but with a slow fade. We lose smiles that once comforted us, hands that once held ours, voices that called our name with love. And yet, we never seem to realize how much we've lost until the silence becomes deafening. We chase success, we run after comfort, and we try to build a life that looks perfect from the outside. But in this race, we forget the faces that waited patiently at the doorway just to catch a glimpse of us. There was a time when we were small. Our world was nothing more than a mother's lap and a father's shoulders. The universe didn't exist beyond their arms. Every tear found comfort on a warm chest, and every fear disappeared with just a kiss on the forehead. Do you remember that? When falling meant running into your mother's arms? If my words made you pause and think, then please give a like and subscribe to become a part of this voice. When the word home didn't mean a place, it meant two people who would rather suffer than let you cry. But life doesn't stay still. We grow up. And as we grow, we start choosing the world over them. We choose friends. We choose distractions. We choose careers, cities, phones, and everything that makes noise. And in this noise, the voices of our parents become fainter. Not because they stop calling us, but because we stopped listening. There comes a day when you walk past a mirror and suddenly notice you've aged. The reflection staring back isn't the same anymore. There are lines under your eyes, perhaps a bit of gray near your ears. And just for a second, you think, when did I become this person? But then, do you ever stop and wonder if I've aged this much? How old must my parents be now? The ones who once carried my school bag, who waited outside my exam halls, who stood in the rain just to bring me an umbrella. What happened to them while I was busy growing up? The truth is painful, but it must be told. Parents don't stop loving. They don't stop waiting. They don't stop praying for you. Even when they are sitting alone at the dining table, staring at your empty chair, they still smile when they hear your name. They still defend you when others complain. They still believe you'll come back. But the world has changed. We have changed. We've become so busy in our own lives that we don't realize we are their entire life. Sometimes we justify our absence. I'm working hard to give them a better life, we say. I'll visit them when I'm free, we promise. But time doesn't wait, and neither does age. One day, that phone call you've been delaying will become a regret you can't fix. One day, you'll wish you had stayed longer, talked more, listened deeper. But you'll only have echoes to speak to. A father doesn't need luxury. A mother doesn't need expensive gifts. They just need you, your time, your presence, your voice. A 5-minute call can brighten their entire week. A simple "I miss you" can make them cry tears of joy. But we underestimate these small gestures, believing grand acts matter more. They don't. Love is not loud. It's in the little things. Do you remember the first time you rode a bicycle? Who ran beside you? Who picked you up when you fell? Who clapped for you louder than anyone else? Do you remember your first heartbreak? Who silently cried outside your room, wishing they could take your pain away? We remember being comforted, but we forget who did the comforting. And then comes the harshest truth when they are gone. They're gone. No money, no success, no fame can bring back a parent. You can build empires, travel the world, and receive 1,000 claps, but you'll still feel an emptiness when you don't hear their voice in the morning. You'll still long for one last hug, one last word, one last "I'm proud of you." We live in an age where time is treated like currency. We spend it recklessly, not realizing its true value. But the real wealth of life lies in human connection, in the memories we create, the love we give, and the hearts we keep warm. And among all the relationships we form, the one with our parents is the most sacred, the most selfless. They never ask for anything but your happiness. And yet, we often repay them with distance. There will come a time when you'll sit alone, staring at an old photo, wondering, did I do enough? And if that question haunts you, it's because somewhere deep inside, you know you didn't. But you still have time. If they are alive today, call them. Visit them. Hug them like it's the last time. Look into their eyes and say the words they've been dying to hear. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry for the times I made you feel unimportant. Don't wait for birthdays. Don't wait for festivals. Don't wait for tomorrow. Because sometimes tomorrow doesn't come. And what you lose today, you may never find again.